I know we want to talk about a little bit of The Bachelor. We wanted to talk about Armie Hammer, which
Right.
Are you following House of Effie?
No.
Okay, that's the girl that started outing him and posting all of their DMs. So House of Effie, for those who don't know, has been posting. She's private, I think. You have to like request her. Which pisses me off because I'm like, you're gonna approve everyone. So what's going on? But she's been posting all of the messages with Armie that are at first you're like Photoshop, but no, we already know it's for real. A lot of other women came forward. And do I think he's a cannibal? No, I think he's turned on about talking about it. You're like, what? Wait, do you know what's going on, Violet?
I kind of know, but with he was like an asshole to women, and he's into cannibalism.
He's into like talking, like being like, I want to eat your heart and your soul and cut you into pieces. Like that turns him on.
Cute.
He said he like ate a living something, but like I don't think he did.
You know what I think? I feel like there's some truth to everything, even if it's like it seems like it's a little off. There's some truth to everything, and in my opinion, top celebrities are really into some weird shit, and I do believe they're like into sacrifices and they do like those rituals. And because I watched some of those conspiracy like documentaries about celebrities, so I genuinely believe that like he's probably part of it, because you've seen Chrissy Teigen before talk about how she'll eat a baby or whatever, or like she'll drink some blood or whatever to be like richer, more famous, like. Or you've seen Nicki Minaj always thank the devil. She's always like, what's not God, it's the devil. Like always these jokes. But like after a while, you're like, what if there's some truth to all these things? And then like in the documentary that I was watching, there was this one devil worshiper lady. You're like, what the fuck? Hold on. There's this one devil worshiper lady who is known to be part of a cult. And then you see in the documentary, she's in so many pictures with so many celebrities and so many parties. And you're like, wait, how the fuck does she know all these people? So I'm just saying, I genuinely believe that like the top 1% of the most famous celebrities, they're
the
just
wackiest.
They're wackiest. They're really weird. There's some into really weird stuff. So I'm not surprised that like this guy is suddenly into like the cannibalism things. I feel like it adds up. It makes sense.
So two things. A, what I always say is where there's smoke, there's fire. Like shit doesn't come out of the woodworks like made up completely. Maybe things are exaggerated. Maybe right. It's like I said, he's not a cannibal, like eating humans, which like sometimes when I talk about this shit, it's like, I can't even believe I'm like explaining this. So there's this guy in Hollywood that might be a cannibal. But A, where there's smoke, there's fire, like you said. B, someone so rich, so famous, so good looking, universally hot, whatever. Like, again, he comes from like an oil tycoon family. He like has all the money. He could get any woman, like blah, blah, blah. They need to resort to like crazy shit to like get excited. So it makes sense. That's why, don't you remember Hugh Grant was like married to Elizabeth Hurley and then he fucked some like prostitute when he was like married to Elizabeth Hurley? Like, you're like, nope, wasn't alive, don't know. She's like, I don't know. I have tunnel vision. So anyway, you're right. Celebs do wacky shit because they're bored and they have so much money and so much time. So do we believe it? Yes. Again, do I think he's like eating deer? Like he said something about a deer's pounding heart. You're like, maybe?
I think maybe. But what's the funniest I was going to tell you is that like 2 years ago, I slept with this guy. Such a nice dick.
One of the 9.
Yeah. Very nice, thick dick, great dick. Then I couldn't continue sleeping with him because he was a terrible person. Literally, like he had a coke problem and he punched my friend in the face. And I was like, well, now I can't sleep with you after that. That's just like, it's a little aggressive even for me. He was like coked out. Anyway, whatever. That's besides the story. So now, and Armie, what's his name? Armie Hammer?
Yeah.
Armie Hammer is his mentor and is his godfather. So he was always so like excited about it. So I think it's so hilarious that years later, I'm like, of course, what are the odds? This guy was a terrible person and his godfather is also a terrible person.
Wait, is he young that his godfather, like how old is this guy? Or like, do godfathers not have to be?
They don't have to be older.
Oh, they don't have to be older.
No.
That is
late 20s.
That is wild. And that's why everyone now is like, did his co-stars know? Did his wife know? Because like now the fact that he cheated on his wife with all these women that are coming out is like not interesting. Because like cheating is a normal thing, right? Being a cannibal is like the interesting part of the story. But I don't know much about S&M. But what they're saying is that he's super into S&M, and that's fine because in our world of today, you can't shame anything. So we're not kink shaming, we're not S&M shaming, we're cannibal shaming. I think you can do
Right now.
right now in a year, it's like don't cannibal shame, okay? So what I wanted to say is that why it's more than kinky is because he like took it too far, and like you need to have a safe word with S&M. As a sex expert, you should know.
No, I'm listening to too far. That's why I was shocked.
In S&M, you need a safe word, right? To stop, which like Christian Grey, I'm sure you saw 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I was gonna like
sarcastically.
Yeah.
I watched it sarcastically, and then I was into it. Like I watched Twilight again sarcastically, and then again I got so into it. And I was like,
I love Twilight. Honestly, I'm gonna be really honest here. Twilight is like the last book I read. Stop everything, hate me, unfollow me.
I read the books too, and I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh, I read the books.
Did you not feel like a vampire? Now I can't say that. People are gonna think I'm Armie, but I remember like reading it and I got so into it. I was like, am I like Bella?
Yes. No, well, Bella's not vamp. Oh yeah, she
became one.
Yeah, and I was watching True Blood as well. So I was kind of like, damn,
you were a vampire.
Somebody would just like bite me and I could be a vampire. I'm so jealous.